Hey Graev community, I wanted to show you a game called Slime Rancher, which is a game that's actually been out for a little while, and I've put in about 8 or 9 hours into it so far, and I thought it would be a good time to write a blog post and kind of show a video to kind of give you an idea of what the game is all about. So first things first, again it's called Slime Rancher, and your goal is to kind of build a ranch of slimes. And basically you get a ranch area that consists of several different sections. The section I'm in right now showing you is the first section that you get, and in each section there's little plots of land, and they look a little bit like something like this, these little square areas, and you can develop them using whatever buildings you want. So for example, here I've put a vegetable farm, and here I've put a pen that can hold different kinds of slimes, another pen and another pen. Over here I've built 2 little orchards so that I can gather up various types of fruits. These ones are mint mangoes. And yeah, so the goal is to kind of just farm your, or ranch your slimes in order to get things that they drop called plorts, P-L-O-R-T-S or something like that. And you take the plorts and you sell them on the plort market. And basically it's just a way for you to make money and for you to kind of develop your ranch and grow it. So it's kind of like a supply and demand kind of curve. Basically, the more of a certain kind of plort that you sell, the less value it holds in the long run, and the less you sell of another, the more it will kind of grow over time. You know, for example, I've sold quite a few of these plorts right here. So we're looking at an 11 versus this golden plort is at 392. I've never sold one of those before. And you can kind of take a look at the board and see what I'm talking about there. So with your money that you earn, I don't know what it's called, you can do various upgrades to your character, and we'll kind of go into that in just a little bit. I've purchased almost actually everything available to me right now, including things like a jetpack, so I can jump and then hold it down and I can fly a little bit. See in the bottom left, my energy is fading down. I've also upgraded my ability to suck in items and hold more items. Right now I'm holding a lot of mint mangoes. I also have a water tank that I can hold. In the bottom left-hand corner, I've increased my energy and my health as well. Just upgrades to your character so that you can go more places and do more things. Let's talk a little bit about the slimes themselves. I think the best way to start that off would be to run over here outside my ranch and show you the very first area that you kind of go to. So these are your basic slimes. You can see there, as the slimes eat these vegetables, they kind of produce, for lack of a better term, produce these plorts. If they eat the plort, so I'll take one of these pink ones and right click to suck it up. If a non-pink slime, let's go find another color here. So, whoa, there they go, they popped out of the ground. If a non-pink slime like this rock slime were to eat a pink plort, I just fed it to him, he turns into a pink rock plort. So you can kind of get the idea here. If I'm feeding different plorts to different slimes over time, I can make some pretty cool combinations. One thing you don't want to do is feed a slime who's already, so for example that blue rock slime that ate the pink plort, if I were to feed him another kind of plort, he would actually turn into like a slime or a sludgy ooze kind of character. And I'm sure I'll find some of those over here, or maybe I can actually produce one. So for example, this pink tabby slime looks like a cat. If I were to feed it this rock plort, watch what happens, or if it'll even eat the rock plort. I don't know if he'll eat it. Or maybe if they eat another kind. I don't know, I'm still kind of figuring all this stuff out, even though I'm like 6 hours into the game, or actually 8-9 hours into the game. But basically, if they eat the wrong kind of food, or they try to mix with another kind, they'll actually become like evil and they'll start consuming everything all around you. So there's a pink tabby. Now I've got the pink tabby. And now, I think it's if they eat a slime, not a plort. So they'll start eating chickens and they'll grow and they'll produce more plorts. And then, yeah, he won't actually eat that kind. I'd have to get a kind that he's not. We'll probably run into those down this way. But anyway, here are some chickens. And you can kind of suck up chickens, and you can go feed chickens to other kinds of creatures as well. Like tabbies, and they'll produce more. Going down this direction, you can expand your area that you go into by finding keys. There's all kinds of different floors and colors. I've unlocked a couple areas so far. One of the areas that unlocked is like a jungle, and there always seems to be all kinds of slime ooze things in there because there's all kinds of different slimes kind of coalescing together. So we just have to work our way up here, down this little hole. Here we go. So we've got some more tabby slimes, more pink ones. There's a water slime there. I collect those for my ranch. We go up here. Ooh, that's a certain kind of fruit. Got a bunch of those. Ah, there's like a boom largo, basically. If you feed them the wrong kinds of foods, well, that one actually placated it a bit. Ooh, I want that. Nice. And you can also pick up your slimes with right click and shoot them somewhere else. And then one area I unlocked was over here. Yeah, that's cool. I'm working on unlocking this area. Anyway, I'm getting distracted because I'm kind of going to areas I haven't been to in a while. So basically, we can mix different kinds of slimes together using their plorts. And based on their combinations, they produce plorts of different value, like I showed you on that board. So here's the map, and our beginning place is somewhere around here. I think it's right here, actually. Kind of our beginning area, and you can unlock, if I zoom out more, unlock more areas of the map to go to. I've kind of been to every area that's been opened up so far, and that was the little bridge right here. I'm circling with my mouse, little bridge area we crossed over before. So let's go back to our main ranch area, and I'll show you kind of how all that works. Okay, on the way back to my ranch, I actually got distracted, and I once again wandered into an area that I've never been into, so I thought it'd be cool to explore. These are the boom largos. Those are pink boom largos. These are boom tabby largos, so they ate a tabby plort and became a boom tabby. Oh, and there we go. There's a tar. I was calling them sludges. They're tar, and the music kind of changes. I don't know if you can hear it. But these start to consume all the slimes in an area, and we'll just completely run them up. No pun intended. But to kind of put them out, take them out, you kind of have to shoot water at them. And I've upgraded my gun so it fires all kinds of cool stuff. But that takes them out and cleans them up and gets rid of them. What on earth is that? Oh, that's a hunter slime. Hunter largo. A golden hunter largo. He just died. He just killed himself and jumped into the water. The hunters are the invisible ones. These ones right here. These are honey hunter largos. They combine with honey slimes. They're actually volatile. They'll leap at you and try to take you out. So sometimes you just kind of have to shoot water at them to deal with them. This seems to be the hunter den. Kind of pick them up and stick with your gun and shoot them away. Oh. Ow. I'm trying to get away from him, find a teleporter to get back to base. Anyway, so one of the things about the world is that there's teleporters. Jeez, so many teleporters placed throughout the world that you can find and kind of gain access to and use to kind of teleport back to your base and build a teleport network. And I'm still working on building my teleport network, so right now I'm kind of sometimes stuck just running around the world. I'm looking for places to go. Okay, so here we go. Finally found my way to a teleporter to get back to the ranch. And all we have to do is step on that. Here we go. Okay, so one of the things we can do at the ranch is purchase upgrades. Purchase upgrades to plots of land and stuff like that. So if I come back here, I can show you this plot of land that I'm working on earning cash for. Or did I already get it? Maybe not. There it is. 10,000 coins, whatever they're called. I currently have almost 5,000. So this is the laboratory expansion, which I really want to get because I think that'll give me more upgrades to my my gear, which I think is pretty cool, or to my pens. So this right here, just kind of while I'm here, is kind of like a storage unit. Allows you to store things in it. I have a bunch of mint mangoes, so just spit those into my storage unit. Actually, those honey largos right there might need some food, so let's feed them. Your slimes need to be fed. Oh, otherwise they get quite volatile. So I'm gonna shoot in some mint mango, which is their favorite food. As you can see, they spit out the hearts. And if you keep them fed, it keeps them happy, and they produce more of the... Put extra ones in there. More of the plorts. And then, with this upgrade to the pen, push the button, and it sucks in all the plorts. It kind of automates plort production and pickup, because without it, I'd have to go into that cage, and these guys are pretty volatile, not very friendly. So I'm just going to push that button again to suck in the plorts. Leave a couple extra mint mangoes in there. And I'm going to go over here and check out my rock plorts. They really love vegetables, so let's feed these guys some mint mangoes. Suck up some vegetables here from the vegetable garden. And then shoot them into the cage with my rock guys. I shouldn't put these landing on, but these guys right here are Honey's Phosphor Largos. These guys also like mint mangoes, but they have to have a special shield upgrade, otherwise they get kind of, I guess they can die in the daytime, and they only come out at nighttime. But here you can see these, they're called corrals, I call them pens. In the corral you can upgrade things, so you can put an auto feeder in where you can like put more food into it and it'll feed automatically, or you can put a solar shield, which is what I have here, an air net so that they can't jump out. You can put up higher walls again so they can't jump out, and then I've put on this one a pork collector. So you can see you can kind of upgrade your corrals with all kinds of things to kind of cater to the needs of your current slimes. And here is my underground place. This is, I guess, just where I've kind of put my honey rock largos. Nothing much to them. And then these are my puddle slimes. I'm put my puddle slimes in there and suck up my water plorts, because the water plorts are worth a little bit more right now. Ah, water plort. Oh well, you might die. Don't die on me now. What happens if you eat this? Put him back in the water. Alright. So I think that's all I'm going to show you guys of Slime Rancher. Just a really quick video. It's pretty cool. It's on Steam. It's definitely worth checking out. And maybe I'll tell you guys more about it once I get to the laboratory.